Hello, Super Nerd Friends, and welcome to Monday. A very, very late Monday. I'm sorry about that. I didn't do much during the day, but my night became busy, so this is going to be uploaded really late. Hopefully it will still be Monday, but it probably won't. So today I watched Citizen Kane, which is a really weird movie. I don't know if either of you have seen it, but it's basically about this guy who somehow becomes a child of the bank, like the bank owns him, and then he has all this money that he inherits, and then he buys the National Enquirer and turns it into the terrible paper that we know of it today, and then runs for president and doesn't get it and then dies. But his last dying word was rosebud, apparently, and then people really want to figure out why he said that. And I'm about halfway through it, and I'm watching this for class, but I'm not really sure what the point is, so I'm very thankful that there is a PowerPoint that will explain to me what the point of this movie is for a class. And besides that, I took Carrie, one of my friends here, to the bus station place, so she could get a bus ticket pass thing. They have like monthly passes here, so she was getting a monthly pass so she could go to school. And she gave me a book that's called What Girls Need to Know About Guys, that one of the speakers at our women's conference wrote. Oh, women's conference, ha! So I went to a women's conference on Friday and Saturday last week, and it was fantastic. It was an LDS women's conference, so it was like a church themed kind of thing, but it was, I mean, besides like focusing on Christ, it wasn't like really Mormon-y, you know, like we didn't talk about Joseph Smith and prophets or anything. But it was really good. Like, I don't know, I always thought those things were kind of cheesy, but I really liked it. And there was this boy band there, it's a Mormon boy band, which I just think is the funniest thing ever. They're called Jericho Road, but it's hilarious because they were a Mormon boy band like 10 years ago, so now they're like all married and in their 30s, but they were still doing their old dance moves and stuff. It was adorable. And one of the ladies yelled out, "I'm single," to one of the guys, and he kind of laughed and he said, "I'm not." So it was really funny. Yeah, but it was great time, and one of the speakers wrote that book. That's why I have it now, because I'm borrowing it from Carrie. And so I spent most of my day watching Citizen Kane intermittently because it's really boring and old, and watching Mike and Molly, which is this show about these two people who are going to Overeaters Anonymous, and then they like fall in love, and it's very cute. And yeah, I like it a lot. A new episode of How I Met Your Mother is on tonight, which I haven't seen yet because I've been out all night. We did an FHE activity today. We picked our favorite hymns, and then it kind of explained why they're our favorite hymns, and then sang them. It was really nice, actually. I'd never done anything like that for FHE, but it was really spiritual, and I love singing, so it was fun. Oh, and there's this thing called A Forgotten Carol, or the Forgotten Carols. I'm not sure which one of those it is. You should look it up, because it's going to be really cool. But I'm going to be in it, which is like crazy. I don't even know. It's like a musical kind of thing, and it tours around, and it's like there's two main guys or three main people, and everywhere they tour they get a choir to be behind them, like a chorus, and I'm going to be in the chorus, but it's going to be like an actual performance that people pay for, and I'm going to be on stage, and it's going to be like a big deal, and I just think that's insane, because it's like I'm almost in a professional play, or professional musical, and I mean, I may be in the background, but that's crazy. I don't know. It's kind of been a dream of mine to do something like that, so it's really exciting. I'm really excited about it. Oh, and I met this guy, Jeremy, or Jeremiah. I like Jeremiah better, and some people call him Jethro, which I think is weird. I don't think that's an abbreviation of Jeremiah. Anyway, I kind of already knew him a little bit, but I hadn't really talked to him or anything, but I guess he's really big into singing, and he has a really pretty voice, and he's kind of cute, and he's really funny, and yeah, I think I kind of like him. Yeah. So hopefully I can go out with him sometime. That would be cool. I don't think he's dating anyone, but I can't tell. It's so hard to tell. It's like Steven. Like, I still like Steven a lot. But I can't tell if he's dating that girl or not, so I just need to ask, basically. But I found out a way to ask. Haha. I'm going to ask if he's going to the dance, and if he says yes, I'm going to ask if he's going with anyone, and if he says yes, then I'll ask if it's that girl, and then I will know. Or even if he says no, he's not going to the dance, I'd be like, oh, you should go, and you can take, what's that girl's name? Aren't you dating, you two? Yeah? That's the plan. And so I was like, oh, maybe I could ask Jeremiah to the dance, or maybe he might ask me to the dance, but I said no to Donovan, who asked me, because I said I wanted to get to know more people, and I kind of know Jeremiah now, a little bit at least, so I feel like that's rude if I go with Jeremiah. So yeah, I might ask somebody else. I don't know. I just want as many people as possible to come to this and to have fun. So hopefully I can find someone to go with. It's only in a couple weeks. Like, it's crazy how fast time goes by here. But yeah, crazy. Becky, I'm glad you're doing well with your school and stuff. It looks really intense, especially your writing things, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it. And Haley, I'm glad that you've been reading. And I know Perks, I don't know. I really have to be in the mood to read Perks of Being a Wallflower. I really have to be in the mood. And it does really depress me that they kind of show being a wallflower as a bad thing. It's kind of depressing. But yeah. Oh, and I'm trying to organize a musical here, like for our Stake to Do musical. And the people, like a group of us went to Donovan's house after the FHE, including Jeremiah. And it was great because we had to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so I got to show off my gaming skills a little bit, even though I'm not very good at Brawl. I wish we had Melee because I'd dominate everyone. But they were all singing show tunes and stuff, because apparently they all like musicals a lot, and I was like, hey, I guess I picked the right group or something, and they were like, of course you did. We're always the right group. And I was like, no, I mean, because I want to do a stake musical. And then they were like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And they're like, I want to be in it. And they're like, any musical, I don't care what it is, I want to be in it. And I was like, okay, great, because the more people who are interested, the more likely it is to happen. So yay, I'm excited for that. That's everything. I've been talking for a really long time, so I'm gonna go. Becky, tell us when we're supposed to start talking about Perks again. I'm not sure what we've talked about so far, what part we're supposed to be on. I think I'm up to part 4, so yes. Okay, bye!